Top of the morning, top of the night, whatever the case may be. My name's Ben Matthews, aka Ben Time Traveler. I am who I say I am. Your alien government, which side the government, ain't who they say they are. Which brings me to the drones. The drone attack that's about ready to take place. Going to be the weapon of choice for these terrorists. I almost said domestic terrorists, but they're terrorists. They ain't from United States of America or UK, so they're just straight up asshole terrorists. But I go to different sites and chats and whatnot, and I listen to the chatter from numerous places. Because you just try to get your information from one source. That source is usually too late. But anyway, you can see it in the chatter, man. It's all about drones. It's going to be places that pretty much be on. People won't think these places to be attacked, but it's going to happen nonetheless. If I could sit there and go to these different places and hear the chatter, the government itself, which is what they should be doing. Let me fix that there. They should be doing it as easy as I can. I mean, what the hell, man? But then again, when you want shit to happen, but you can use it as an excuse for so-called revenge. But yeah, these drones, they're going to do some major damage. And not just United States of America either. Okay, I said all I had to say about that, man. I can't say too much anyway. I could talk about the drones, but y'all know how far advanced they come for being used for war. It's like anything else, man. Technology's never designed for you, the people, to help you out. Hell, there's still starving people throughout the world and shit, man. There's people that are dying of thirst because there ain't no water and shit. But, that technology that can provide such things, it ain't there for them. Soft kill bullshit, man. Just like fucking COVID was. Soft kill. Designed for you not to realize that how many millions of people they were killing at one time, right before your eyes. And there's still nothing. They even fucking tippy-toe through the tulips and shit, man, the sissy-fied fuckers, about China releasing the virus. They censored the truth. Pregnant women losing their children, and knowing that taking that fucking vaccine and shit would do that, and silencing people that are trying to warn you. What the, how fucking, it's beyond evil anymore, man. You know? And you got these communist bitches coming out here and literally threatening fucking civil war and violence against those that don't agree with their shit. And yet, here we go again. Nothing. Nobody's ever fucking held liable and shit unless you're against their bullshit. And then you'll go to fucking prison. Been there and seen it, man. Done fucking lived it, tasted it. Brother, right before my fucking eyes, man. I watch people be shot by the FBI. I watch friends be arrested by the FBI. And, you know, you go burn down your cities and towns and shit, not a damn thing happens and shit, man. But you go have a protest against BLM, and I ain't talking Black Lives Matter, Bureau of Land Management, and you end up fucking getting killed over it. Couldn't shoot the motherfucker with some beanbags and a shotgun? What the fuck, man? You know? Watch homeless vets and shit, man, committing suicide every fucking day, and nothing, man, nothing. Why should they say, why should we care? That's one less motherfucker we gotta worry about. And each and every one of you, they think the same way about you. But you see people take it to the streets and on the right and really fucking put in effort and protest in. No, when they doing shit, they defend themselves against these violent motherfuckers, and they get fucking arrested or assassinated on Charlie. But you can have fucking Hassan Parker, whatever the fuck his name is, coming out here spitting out violence and shit, man, and fucking going to Cuba and sucking on some Cuban cigarros. Can't stand that piece of shit, man. And I don't give a shit what you say, man. It's freedom of speech on this on the fucking line and shit. He's a piece of shit. But, you hear me coming out here pointing out violence towards the asshole. And you got a motherfucker running for fucking Senate in Michigan and shit, man. Fucking calling out a 60-year-old man and saying, let's play one-on-one fucking football and shit. How the hell you play one-on-one fucking football to begin with? No flag. Let's tackle like we used to. Like he's saying, like we used to. He didn't used to fucking play like that, bitch. Talking out your ass, man. I used to play. I was the only white motherfucker on the fucking football field in the hood, man, motherfucker. Think about it. Get no fucking privilege there, motherfucker. There's no white privilege on that football field for me. Every fucking yard I got, man, I worked for that son of a bitch. Trust me on that. Motherfuckers don't understand, man. I grew up. Like I said before, man, fucking over 90% of my friends were African Americans. It's where I learned sports, man. Well, we learned sports together. Did I become accepted? Hell yeah, I did. So I went out there on that fucking field every fucking day with my friends and fucking played football, man. First fucking couple games, though, man, I wasn't treated very good, man. calling me names, fucking hitting me, fucking bullshit hits and shit, you know. I fucking got right back up, spit out some fucking blood, man, and line back up. Let's do this, motherfucker. My third, fourth fucking game, you fucking got my respect. See, where I grew up at, African American had their own zone, let's say, their own district, their own hood, okay? And I'm ashamed to say this, they didn't go outside that area. For very few things, man. Maybe go pay a bill or the grocery store, because they didn't have a grocery store in that hood. But that was it. And I remember me and Alan, he was an African American friend of mine, best of friends as a matter of fact. I take him and his brother and we go explore the town and shit, because they didn't ever seen shit, man. they didn't see anything outside that neighborhood. And we go explore, man, and then, if I can get on our bikes and shit, man, I take them places and they're just fucking amazed at, certain shit. As a matter of fact, Alan, he drowned with me, man. He fell in the river. That was the first time I really got a taste of death. To understand, that really what death was, man. Yep, Alan was my best friend, man. Blamed myself for a long time, man, taking them and shit and going to explore the town and shit, man, but it's yeah, I could tell you different stories and shit of my past. Mostly disappointing and letdown, a learning lesson. Because that's what it's got to become. It's a learning lesson in life and shit, man. Everything. From the time you're born to the time you die. And the last lesson you learned that there was really a God. And hopefully you hear that of his army. But they sit there and regardless, about, let's say for instance, inflation. Prices are been going up and always going to go up through history. We're gonna go back to the 1800s. And how much was a little piece of candy, Go to today. Prices go up. And fucking 5 years, man, them candy bars are gonna cost you more and the chips are still gonna cost you more. That's a fact, man. That's a fact. And if they don't balance it out with jobs and pay that fit the low-paying jobs, and that's why they come up the artificial intelligence. These low-paying jobs that they want people to get $20 and $30 for and shit, man, like at McDonald's and shit. They're just do away with them people. Then people won't exist. They won't need them. Even at Little Caesar's Pizza, they won't need them. They won't need them at nowhere. They won't need them at Walmart's, Myers. They have robots running around. Excuse me, can you tell me where I can find such and such? The robot will tell you. take you right to the motherfucker. Probably hop on and give you a fucking ride there. You know, and taking a bite of the apple is technology. It's that simple, man. It's that simple. If you can just understand that part, then you can understand everything that goes with it, man. Taking a bite of the apple was technology. Technology. Look at it, man. Is it here to help you? Hell no, man. You think these assholes are going to need you around because they don't have artificial intelligence and shit. They'll have fucking their fucking whatnots doing fucking for them, you know? Robots and androids and fucking humanoids and fucking trust me, all that bullshit. You know, even Loverboy sang about it. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You're just gonna keep feeding it and feeding it and feeding that technology to this younger generation and shit, man. Look at the kids now, man, on this technology and shit, man. I went over to a friend of mine's house, man, and then I don't know how old this kid, grandkid was, and he typing fucking. He said, "Look how fucking fast he is and shit, man." That's nothing, man. You know, that's normal now. And they're just gonna keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them more advanced technology and shit. Eventually they'll fucking zoom, they'll fucking blend right in and fucking be gone, man. Don't need you, man. Didn't need you the last time. Oh, did I say last time? Yeah, it's happened before on this fucking rock. Exact same fucking thing's happening again. And the human species is not gonna stop the technology. They're embracing the technology more and more and more, man. You know, shoot me up with your artificial bullshit, man. You know, it's you know, somebody that uses like lost an arm or leg or something and gets that technology and shit, man, to be able to walk or ride a bike or whatnot, you know, that's great. That's beautiful. That's the way, you know, that's all right, man. You know, but see, the evil ones, man, they're not gonna do that. They're gonna blend themselves right in and shit, man. They're gonna fucking, they're gonna on purposely lose arms and legs and shit, man, for they can get fucking that technology and shit, man, and fucking just sick, man. Download your brain into a fucking computer. What the fuck? Why? You know, and you get into thinking, and if you would just put two and two together, like for instance, the Virgin Mary, she's a virgin. She got pregnant. Say, wow, that's a miracle, man. She never had sex and got pregnant. Well, that can be achieved today. You know, and you think what you were gifted by God, Jesus, and the truth, the answers, you come to understand, man, all of it. Ezekiel saw the wheel within a wheel, man. He ain't describing an angel. He ain't describing a demon. He's describing a craft, technology. Enoch taken up in the heavens. He describes the whole insides of of, of a machine. A craft. A laboratory. No, he's showing that the earth was round. They thought the earth was flat, remember? Boom, bam, boom. He was showing that the earth was round, man. How was he showing that? By looking down. And showing it. There's been a lot of fire trucks today, man. Ambulance, excuse me. I'm trying to see if I can tell where they're at. They're not far from there. But they're going away. Yeah. Can't feed you, but when they do feed you, it's going to be bugs. Fucking pharmacy still trying to make money off me and shit. Oh, there they go. About 4 blocks away. Yeah, asked me if I want that COVID fucking shot. Get the fuck out. Hell no. Man, what? Why would you want to even, You've been watching the fucking news? The truth finally came out, man. All them people got banned and shit for telling the truth and shit, man, are still fucking banned. The fuck, still fucking shadow banned or whatever, motherfucker. Ask Alex Jones, but that was his fault, man, about the children and shit, man. When I first got here, I said never talk about children being killed, man, because that's fucking just straight up fucking wrong and ain't gonna get you nowhere nice. Tried to warn him before he did it, but tried to warn him about the virus too and shit, man. I ain't seen him talk to my man Mark Dice in a while either. He got mad at me one time too, but that's another story now. Same with Dabu. Dabu blocked me fucking a long time ago. During the Pete Santilli years, I think it was. He went down Cincinnati one time, him and his daughter, and seen Pete Santilli. I was gonna go down there too, but I thought it's best that I didn't. He's alright. He works hard, man. He works hard for his money. I gotta give a person that does work hard for their money some credit. Hang on, man. I can't see the chats, man.
Oh, pop fly down the right field line. Good job doubling up on a fastball inside to my draw.
I'm sorry about that, man. I'm trying to catch to see what the score is. Probably Detroit losing. They're playing the Sox. They're making a run for it, but playing the Sox will tell the whole story.
Has an everyday look to it.
Yeah, it's August, man, and I was born in August, and it's always been a pretty hot month. July and August, man. But it's kind of cool right now, man. I know there's a wind coming off the lake, and I like that. But it's it's been nowhere near as warm as it should be, man. No. And they're sitting there saying that the water level's low. And I just don't know, because we had a fair amount of rain, there's no question about it. But I think the problem is how much rain we get at one time, inch, 2 inches, and then, all at one time. But you look at the grass, and a lot of people, like to cut their grass fucking almost every other day and shit. I don't know why, but you look at all the grass and shit, man, it's not healthy at all, man. And I mean, there's people that take care of their shit. But my neighbors on the one side of me, man, that moved in a few years ago, and they got some green thumbs, man. Everything's natural too, man. There ain't no bullshit in this shit. But I'll get off that subject here in a minute anyway. But yeah, the grass ain't looking right. The trees, they're all right, man. They look better than they did a few years ago, man. But you gotta think of all that aluminum oxide, aluminum barium, fucking all that other shit that they coming down upon the ground and shit. But fucking, you wonder why there's forest fires, man. Besides them not taking care of the forest and shit, all that fucking chemicals drying out all that shit on the ground, man. And it's just a fucking matter of time every time, man. We've been lucky here in Michigan so far, man, for the fires. We don't think that Michigan couldn't take an ass whipping. We got a lot of forests and shit, especially up in the UP and up north. The UP of Michigan, man, is kind of like a little bit of, especially in the wintertime. The UP of Michigan is kind of like a little bit of Alaska, except for the mountains and shit. They got copper mines up there. They don't know who dug them and shit, man, where they fucking come from or anything and shit. It's a mystery. They don't fucking know that there's motherfuckers traveling throughout this world before fucking they even knew. Look at all the pyramids all around the world and shit, man. And to think that all these different continents and shit, man, that they would have the same designs and shit. I hear you. Don't work that way, man. Yeah, I was thinking about going down to Woodward's tomorrow for cruise night, but I don't want to deal with all that, the traffic, and no, I'll sit and watch it on TV there. Right? Okay, I will. I do like going down there though. I mean, fucking, you see some nice vehicles and shit, man. Get up personal with them and shit, you know. Hawaii. Oh my, I forgot about Hawaii. Oh. I'm praying for you. I'm praying for Hawaii. That rain could be not a good thing, man. Forgot all about Hawaii. Just kind of slipped my mind. Hunker down, man. Don't go nowhere. Stay off the fucking hillsides, too. Stay away from them hillsides, man. What's his name? Lala? Lulu? Lala? You know, in movies, man, you always see these fucking hurricanes hitting the Hawaii Islands and shit, man. But fucking this, not so fucking much as you think. Yeah, I wonder what the Tigers are winning or losing. I bet you they're losing. Before I come in here, the rookie pitcher for Detroit, I could see him. He was nervous. He was looked a little fucking intimidated, you know. Hit the first two batters. I figured, yeah, I know where this game's going. Come out, make a video, talk about nothing.
This one's deep, and that ball is gone. How about it? Then Malgeri jumps on a sinker from Brazelman to start the seventh inning, hits his second home run of the game. That's a jump start for the offense. Tigers now trail 8-4.
8-4. What a hell of a time turning up and listen to it. Yeah, that starting pitcher, man, he was nervous. He was scared. They traded the best pitchers, man. Detroit had traded them for fucking prospects. Oh well, I don't get into that, man. They made a run. Well, fucking kitten. All right, you all have a good night, man. Peace out. Be that of God in God's army, because you are an army to fear. And they fear you knowing the truth.